Morning. Welcome back to 40 Plus on YouTube. I'm your host, T Ignite. This time, I know you're probably wondering what's the best setup to use for making YouTube videos. You ask me, my humble opinion, this right here is all you need, an iPhone. Not an iPhone, any kind of phone. I got another different type of iPhone. I got an iPhone 11, I think. This one is a 13 mini. And I even got Androids too I use sometimes. But that's what this is about, showing you that you don't need a big setup to make a YouTube video or to start a channel, especially not in 2025. I mean, it's the perfect time. It's so easy now. Like I said, you don't need a lot of editing. You just need to be willing to get on here, express yourself, be yourself, and give some kind of value to the people that you want to watch your videos. So that's what this is about. This is about the best setup 2025. um when you use your iPhone, make sure it's like this landscape wise. That way you get a big picture that fill up the whole screen. If you do it like this good for like TikTok or shorts or something like that. But if you're making a video, turn it this way, turn it landscape. Make sure you got it on what I normally put it on 4K, 60 frames or either 30 frames. If you want it to look, more phone-ish and TV-ish, like talk show-ish rather. But if you want to look a movie, you turn to 24 frames. So what I always go off of. If I want to make a movie with my phone, 24 frames. If I want to do a live stream or regular YouTube, TikTok short or something like that, I normally do 60 frames with 4K. But yeah, it's just that simple, man. That's all you need right there. It's your cell phone. Maybe I got this thing from TikTok shop. Let me see if I can get it off. But what this is just a phone holster. It's like a small tripod. It's early morning down here in Alabama and got my coffee. But what it is, stick your phone in it like this, turn it sideways. It even got special stuff on it where it'll follow you if you need be. Most of the time, people just sitting still. Sometimes I use it without even turning it on and just hold it in my hand like this, and it's perfect. That's all you need. Make sure it's turned sideways. If you want to get the best picture, though, what I would suggest is turn it around this way so that you're using your back camera focused on you. Where is it? Right here. Your back camera is focused on you. As most people know that your back phone is always the best camera that you got on your phone. It's the full 4K, the full resolution, everything. So normally turn it this way and use your back camera. But if you have to, you want to see what's going on, it's cool to use the front facing camera. It's fine too. Um, what I said I was going to do for this particular video, I said I was going to try something new and take y'all behind the scenes kind of if you want to have a more advanced setup. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause this one and we're going to switch over to the iPhone actually, and we're going to finish the rest of the video with the iPhone. So y'all stay tuned. All right, we back now. I just switched the camera around to the iPhone. As you can see, this is if you want a little bit more advanced setup, this is my personal setup. What I use right here, I got my microphone, an AKG condenser mic that I use. Couple of $100 maybe $200 now. Um, good sound quality. I also got this arm that I'm using right here, this arm stand. Let me see. And I got this off of Temu, believe it or not. It's probably about $7. And I don't have no trouble at all out of it. It's pretty sturdy, hold everything pretty smooth, pretty sturdy. Let's move around and see what else I got I can show you. This is all stuff, like I said, this is my normal setup that I use. Right here we got a monitor, 4K monitor that I use. Got two of them. This is my second monitor up here. As you can see, I'm using OBS software. That's what I use. Let me see if I can get it a little sharper for you. Yeah, OBS software. I got my drum machine, got my Mac OS operating system, other stuff that I got in there, the microphone. Yeah, and that's how I normally do. If you want to do more precision stuff like live streaming, or maybe you want to film a nice video and you want to do some editing, without being live. This is what I use too sometimes if I want to get more in depth. What else we got? Right here we got my camera. That's if you want to get super pro on them. You can't go wrong with this. This is my Lumix. Got the Panasonic lens on it. It might be an Olympus lens, I think, a 50. Basically a 50 millimeter. It's a 25 because it's micro four thirds camera that I'm using. It's Lumix. All the description for this kind of stuff you can find in the description rather. You can find links to all this stuff if you want it. But this is high quality camera right now. I had this one for a while, 4K. Right now it's probably about $300-400, if that much. If that much. It's a workhorse, and it's one of my favorite things that I use. What else? Let's look around. With sound quality, I don't know if y'all can see down here, I got my DBX. It's like a compressor. It's a compressor. It's a EQ. A lot of stuff like that. I think you got a gate on it that, if your room is noisy from the fan or your air conditioner, you can turn on the gate and it'll cut out that background noise, all that kind of stuff. Make it sound a little bit more professional. You can change the bass, take out the bass, or add more treble to your voice if you need to. I run this through my Scarlett. You can see my interface right here. Got my microphone, another one input for your drum machine or your soundboard or whatever. It's USB. It goes into my computer, my handy dandy computer back here. If you can see it, my tiny little MacBook. Mac Mini, I mean, not MacBook, but my Mac Mini. I use that for everything. Do my editing on different stuff like that. You also might need, if you're planning on streaming, you might need a, let me see if I can see one. I don't see one, but you might need a, and I bought it from Amazon too. The one that I use is from Amazon, a pretty cheap one. It's a, what's the name of it? It's slipping my mind. It's for HDMI though, and it's to convert your signals into, I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it right now. But I'm sure it's gonna come to me in a minute now. But yeah, so that's what I use. A few more things. Don't pay my drum machine no attention. I just broke this out. It's a classic right here. Classic MV8000. I also got an MPC-1 that I use on my other channel. Like I do my effects and my soundboard stuff with my drum machines. Instead of buying a separate outboard piece, I just use my drum machines to do it. Like I said, that's my old school baby, but I got my new MPC-1 Plus, the red one. Again, more cameras. Like I said, I always can't go wrong with your iPhone. If you need to, iPhone is perfect. What else do we got that I might need to show you? Like I said, I got my monitors, some speaker monitors. They Bluetooth from Personas, I believe. I believe they call it BT 3.5. They might be about $99 right now. So everything is even though it's better quality sound that I'm getting and a better output image that I'm getting, it's all relatively pretty cheap, everything that I'm using. So, don't be thinking you have to break the bank in 2025. You don't. So I just wanted to come through, man, and tell y'all this the best setup that you need right now for yourself to start creating on YouTube is a phone. Any kind of phone would do. Look at this one, all cracked screen, cracked everything. But it'll work, so y'all just get to it, man. Start creating. Hope y'all like what I'm doing, man. Subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Y'all be safe.